There's a business guru who just bought a $3.2 million mansion in Miami, drives a Bugatti that costs more than most people's retirement funds, and has convinced 2.3 million followers that his $10,000 course is their ticket to financial freedom. Last month alone, he made $4.7 million selling courses about building wealth. But here's the plot twist that'll make your brain short circuit like a toaster in a bathtub. 99.7% of his students are broker than they were before they bought his course. We're talking about people who went into debt to learn how to get out of debt, who maxed out credit cards to buy courses about building credit, who literally made themselves poorer trying to learn how to get rich. And the guru, he's getting richer by the day, not from following his own advice, but from selling that advice to people who'll never actually implement it. It's like a fitness trainer who gets jacked from lifting weights all day, then sells workout plans to people who never leave their couch. The trainer stays fit, the customers stay fat, and everyone pretends the system works. This is the 2025 reality check that business gurus pray you never figure out. Their business model isn't making you rich. Their business model is making themselves rich by convincing you that you can get rich. It's the ultimate Ponzi scheme, except instead of early investors getting paid by later investors, it's gurus getting paid by everyone and nobody else getting paid at all. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why the business guru industry is fundamentally broken, why the math literally doesn't work in your favor, and what you should do instead if you actually want to build wealth in 2025. Let's start with the most obvious problem that somehow everyone ignores. If these gurus actually had a foolproof system for making millions, why would they sell it for $997? Think about this logically for 2 seconds. If I knew exactly how to turn $1,000 into $1 million in 12 months, would I teach that method to strangers on the internet for less than $1,000? Hell no. I'd use my own method to become a billionaire, then maybe write a book about it when I'm bored. It's like if Gordon Ramsay had a secret recipe that guaranteed Michelin stars, but instead of using it in his own restaurants, he sold the recipe on Groupon for $39.99. You'd probably think something was fishy, right? But business gurus have convinced us that they're just really generous people who want to share their wealth building secrets with the world. It's the financial equivalent of believing that Nigerian prince emails are actually from generous royalty who just want to share their fortune. The reality is simpler and more depressing. Most business gurus make their money from selling courses, not from implementing what they teach. They're not business builders. They're course builders. They're not entrepreneurs. They're entertainers with PayPal accounts. Gary Vaynerchuk builds actual businesses. Grant Cardone owns actual real estate. But the Instagram guru with the rented Lambo and the I made $100,000 in 30 days course, his only successful business is convincing you to buy his course about building successful businesses. Let's talk about the elephant in the room that's bigger than King Kong and twice as obvious: the mathematical impossibility of everyone succeeding with guru methods. Most business gurus sell some variation of the same core strategies: dropshipping, affiliate marketing, social media marketing agencies, or course creation. But here's the thing that would make any mathematician cry: these markets have limited capacity. Take dropshipping. Every guru claims you can make millions dropshipping products from AliExpress. But if everyone follows this advice, what happens? The market gets flooded with identical stores selling identical products with identical ads competing for identical customers. It's like if every restaurant in town decided to serve the exact same menu, eventually nobody makes money except the landlords. Here's some actual math that'll hurt your feelings. If a guru has 100,000 students and teaches them all to start social media marketing agencies, that creates 100,000 new agencies competing for the same pool of local businesses. The market can't support that many agencies, so 95% of them fail by default. But the guru? The guru makes $10 million selling 100,000 courses at $100 each, regardless of whether any of the students succeed. It's like selling lottery tickets. The house always wins, even when everyone else loses. The success stories you see are statistical anomalies, not proof the system works. For every student who makes $100,000 following guru advice, there are 999 who make nothing. But guess which stories get featured in the testimonials? Let me break down how the business guru machine actually works, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. Step 1, the lifestyle flex. Gurus rent exotic cars, lease expensive apartments, and hire photographers to document their success. It's like method acting, except instead of preparing for a movie role, they're preparing to separate you from your money. Step 2, the origin story. Every guru has the same backstory. They were broke, discovered this one weird trick, and now they're rich. It's the hero's journey, except the hero becomes the villain and the audience pays for the privilege. Step 3, the free value hook. They give away actual useful information to build trust. This is like a drug dealer's free sample. The first hit establishes credibility and creates dependency. Step 4, the problem amplification. They convince you that your current situation is worse than you thought. You're not just working a a job, you're a wage slave. You're not just saving money slowly, you're falling behind financially. They turn normal life into a crisis that only their course can solve. Step 5. The solution sale. Once they've convinced you that you're in crisis, they conveniently have the exact solution you need. What are the odds? It's like a pyromaniac who also happens to sell fire extinguishers. Step 6. The upsell infinity loop. After you buy the course, you discover it's just the beginning. There's the advanced course, the mastermind, the coaching program, the done-for-you service. It never ends. They've turned education into a subscription service where graduation never comes. You're probably thinking, I'm too smart to fall for this stuff. But Harvard MBAs, successful doctors, and Fortune 500 executives get scammed by business gurus every day. Here's why. The survivorship bias trap. Gurus only show you their winners, never their losers. It's like a casino only showing you footage of jackpot winners, never the thousands who lost everything. Your brain starts thinking winning is normal when losing is actually the default outcome. The sunken cost fallacy. Once you buy the first course, you're psychologically invested. When it doesn't work, instead of admitting you were wrong, you buy the advanced course, then the coaching program, then the mastermind. Each purchase makes you more committed to believing it'll eventually work. The social proof. Manipulation. Gurus create fake communities where everyone's making progress and seeing results. It's like being in a room where everyone's pretending to smell an amazing perfume that doesn't exist. You start thinking you're the problem if you can't smell it too. The authority illusion. Rich lifestyle content creates automatic credibility. If someone has a Lamborghini, we assume they know something about money. But correlation isn't causation. The Lambo might be rented, the wealth might be fake, and the knowledge might be copy-pasted from free YouTube videos. Alright, I've spent 8 minutes crushing your dreams about business gurus, but I'm not here to leave you hopeless. Here's what actually works if you want to build wealth in 2025. First, solve real problems for real people with real money. Stop chasing trends and start looking for boring problems that businesses will pay good money to solve. Remember that newsletter about supply chain management making $20 million annually? That guy didn't learn that from a course. He worked in supply chain, saw a problem, and fixed it. Second, build skills that can't be automated. While I can write copy and create social media content, it can't replace human judgment, relationship building, or industry expertise. Focus on becoming irreplaceable, not replaceable. Third, start small and boring, then scale. Every guru will tell you to think big and dream massive, but real wealth builders start with one client, solve one problem really well, then gradually expand. It's like building a house. You start with a foundation, not a rooftop pool. Fourth, invest in yourself, but strategically. Instead of buying courses from gurus, invest in actual skills, coding boot camps, industry certifications, or learning from people who actually do the work instead of just teaching about the work. And finally, play long-term games with long-term people. Guru culture is all about quick wins and fast money. Real wealth is built over decades through compound growth, whether that's in business, investments, or career development. So there you have it, the brutal truth about why most business gurus won't make you rich. They're not trying to make you rich, they're trying to get rich by selling you the dream of getting rich. It's like selling maps to buried treasure when the real treasure is selling the maps. The harsh reality is that building real wealth is boring, slow, and doesn't make for good Instagram content. There's no one weird trick that'll make you millions overnight. There's no secret system that only gurus know. And there's definitely no shortcut that involves buying someone else's course. But here's the good news. Once you stop chasing guru promises and start focusing on actual wealth building strategies, you join a much smaller group of people who actually succeed. While everyone else is buying courses, you're building businesses. While everyone else is dreaming about passive income, you're creating actual income streams. The question isn't whether you can get rich following guru advice. The math proves you can't. The question is whether you're ready to do the boring, unsexy work that actually builds wealth, or if you'd rather keep buying lottery tickets disguised as business courses. Which path are you choosing? Drop a comment below, and if you want more reality checks that'll save you from financial disasters, hit that subscribe button. Next week, we're exposing the exact psychological tactics gurus use to separate you from your money and how to become immune to them. Peace out, and remember, in a world full of get-rich-quick schemes, be the person who gets rich slowly. It's the only way that actually works, even if it doesn't come with a Lambo and a ring light.